FD squad and welcome back to the spaceship. It is Stat Wars, the league. It's me versus Dougie. It's my first fixture. What a tough fixture it is as well.
Oh, compliments coming in.
First chimp on the spaceship. Look at that shag pile.
Since
like
the Russians sent one up.
Sean Connery. How
it's
are
everywhere,
you?
people. Yeah, no, very good, very good. Looking for redemption because I played you a couple of weeks ago and I lost, I think, in the final round, and my record on Stat Wars isn't that impressive yet.
Yeah, I think
so I'm looking to get going.
More so than other people, have underrepresented your knowledge.
Oh.
You've underperformed. I think there's much more to come from you. I think the season format will favour you as well.
Hopefully.
Get some momentum going.
Exactly.
Kieran, please put us out on misery.
Oh, hi. That was again, bitch. And the first question goes to Christopher from Tester 120, who won the first European Championship.
Well then,
one.
back in the 1920s. Coincidentally, you look like you're from the 1920s.
When I was born, yeah.
Well then, off to a flyer.
It's a horrible feeling. You're just grasping for anything.
East Germany, West Germany.
East side is the best. West side is the best.
Oh, getting Cold War-y. The Russians.
The first Euros.
Was it the Scots?
The earliest iteration of the Euros I can think of is around Johan Cruyff's era.
Come on, Christopher.
Well then. I'm going to say, okay, his successful early doors, West Germany. No
Can I guess with, I think it was France. Oh.
Ha!
Can I just guess with France?
I just wanted to have a guess. The Russians. Mother Russia.
Boris and the boys.
Fair.
Well, that was a question. Thanks for sending them in though.
Doogie the Doogster, the Doogmeister General, all just terrible nicknames, but a lovely man. Lovro Erzanoznik sent in, name the first player to assist a goal in 3 different Champions League finals.
Come on then, old man. What have you got?
Oh, lordy. Who's been in a lot of Champions League finals? Barcelona, Real Madrid. Di Maria's played well in quite a few finals. Xavi, Iniesta, Messi.
Your beard
it's so difficult.
Your beard goes right up to your eyes.
I know. Honestly, there's only a couple of areas on my body where there's not a piece of hair.
You're a proper
It's
werewolf,
like the backs of my knees and my ankles, and otherwise it's just
like
everywhere. Right, need an answer. I think it's going to be someone from more recently, but I'm going to go with Lionel Messi. Oh, damn it!
You're in the right territory. That was gettable. More gettable than the Soviet Union.
Yeah,
the conspiracy
perhaps.
continues. Can't wait to finish second again in this.
Yeah, what happened? So the top go into a playoff, and then there's a final.
Top 4 go into a playoff. Bottom 3 relegation fodder, have to do forfeits. You guys should get your suggestions.
Get your forfeits in.
Exactly, in the comments below, because yet to come up with any. Over to you, do your worst.
Our next question comes from David Carabini, who was the Republic of Ireland's all-time top scorer before Robbie Keane.
Oh no, why did you have to say before Robbie Keane? I felt so smug then for a millisecond. I was just going to go, you mad, Robbie Keane? He's got like 70 plus goals, hasn't he? Before Robbie Keane. Oh
that is really tough.
David was north of the border, wasn't he? Loves a sash.
He scored a lot of goals, didn't he, David Healy?
Come on.
Feel Irish, think Irish.
Okay. God, can you actually think of any other Irish strikers? Oh, John Altridge.
Yeah, he was one. Who was the guy that scored that absolute banger in the World Cup?
Oh, is this what Kieran feels like? I don't know a thing.
Kieran.
I'll go for a little nap if you don't speed up.
These have been really difficult.
I know. Oh, you often can't see the time pass on these edits, but honestly, Chris takes about an hour to answer every question. We tend to waste a day up here.
Thorough, meticulous. What about that curly-haired one that used to play for Arsenal?
I need more.
Did he play for Arsenal? He's a commentator on ITV sometimes. Oh, f off George behind the camera, and Doug with your size. I'm going to go for Ulrich. Niall Quinn. Probably should have thought about that. He's fairly obvious. He's probably one of 3 candidates. Anyhow, over to Kieran, who looks a little bit like Niall Quinn.
I look like Niall Quinn. That's the first time I've ever had that, but Manchester City, not really legend, but Manchester City, respected in some circles, not respected remotely as a commentator. but he had disco pants and there was a whole song that went along with it. So I'll take it, Chris. I'll take it. LeBronzy Alex has asked, before joining Real Madrid, what club did Marcelo play for?
Who's wrote these questions?
That is tough. That is really tough. I know he joined in sort of 2006-07 period.
Come on, it's one of the big Brazilian clubs.
I don't think it was Santos. Flamengo doesn't ring a bell. Corinthians doesn't ring a bell.
Corinthians, the first club in Brazil.
Or was it Flamengo? Fluminense? He definitely didn't play for another European club, did he? No. I think it was Flamengo.
That was Fat Ronaldo Cruzeiro.
I think I'm going to stick with my original hunch feeling. Flamengo, George. Was it actually? Oh.
When you said it, I looked at the camera for about 30
you know?
seconds as well. I was like,
Did you know?
yes.
Oh, you bastard.
Brazilians doing me a favour there. Have you got a Brazilian?
I do not know.
A landing strip, I believe the male iteration is called.
Mine's just
What do you go for?
bush.
Bush. Find a little side street and expose myself.
Yeah. That is not what, just to air it?
Yeah, just airing it out.
That could have been the end of your career right there.
It could have been.
Yeah. 100 yards of a playground and you've been in real trouble.
Our next question comes from VS Game, and he or she has asked, which two players won the 2018 FIFA World Cup with France without playing a single minute of football? That's the kind of work rate that I respect.
Thinking of deep squad players.
Massive loss of life.
I think I've got one.
Surely one was a goalkeeper. I think one might be Presnel Kimpembe.
Maybe.
That was a very loud swallow. A lot of noise emanates from your throat.
Watch this as well.
When you drink milk, it's... What the f***?
It's like I've got an extra powerful throat. I can just...
Is that like...
It's my party trick. There you go, now you know. Very powerful throat.
That's vile.
Don't come up against this throat.
What is PSG's goalkeeper called?
I'm not giving you any hints.
Because I think he is French, but he doesn't sound very French. And I remember him playing in the friendly, following Hugo's little misdemeanor. Apparently he was driving at 14 miles an hour when he got caught and he'd been sick in the passenger seat.
Oh my God. 14?
Hugo, sort it out. Kazawa and Kimpembe.
Ah, not Mandanda.
How is he French? Alfonso Areola.
I only remember Rami because he was rocking this excellent moustache, but never got on.
And he's having, you know, sexual relations with Pamela Anderson.
You're sex obsessed this morning. Is he
Yeah.
actually?
He is.
It's my new way.
Doogie, if you get this question right, then you have won this round. Oh wow, will that matter? We'll find out at the end of the episode, which is incredibly long this time, isn't it? Me. It's like 20 minutes or something. It hasn't been fully edited yet, so I don't know, but round about that run time. Can you name the only two teams that have lost UEFA Champions League's finals back to back?
Atletico Madrid lost 2, but they weren't consecutive.
This is to take the first round. This is huge.
That was 2014, 2016. Anyone else this century?
Don't let the pressure get to you.
AC Milan have reached a few finals.
The desperation in your eyes.
Oh, just looking for anything.
You've got quite white teeth, haven't you? They're nice.
I do, thank you. Probably my best feature, if anyone's asking. Sorry, I'm really dithering now. Really just diddly-doddling dathering around.
You're Ned Flanders. Yeah. What's going on? Doug is actually Ned Flanders.
Oh, f***'s sake, I have no idea. This is really annoying. I'm going to go with Bayern Munich. Having not mentioned them all game.
And?
Oh, is it 2? Right. Just trying to find one. Right, Bayern Munich. I don't know either of them. So I'm going Bayern Munich and AC Milan.
Oh, Valencia,
Valencia.
mid-2000s.
Yeah.
Rafa. Wouldn't have got it either. Wouldn't have got it either.
Right.
Mate. Tough question.
Tie
there.
break.
Did you hear that gulp? It's like you're being waterboarded. Every time you drink, I think you're being tortured by the Japanese in 1945. Time now for the tiebreaker, and Duke does not have the app on his phone, which makes them
Idiot.
So we're going to make the noises of our favourite animals instead, starting with
Moo! That was so guttural. That came from the heart.
Why are cows your favourite animals?
I just think they're always relaxed. They tell you about the weather. They make good burgers. What more can you want?
Up the ozone layer, aren't they though? With
That
their
is true.
arseholes.
That is true.
Absolute state. Mine is
Just make the noise, mate.
oh God. Mine is a penguin, but what noise are they make?
Sort of. No, I don't know. Like a slide. Okay. A penguin that meows. We can work with that. Okay, so
Yeah.
we got moo and meow.
Tiebreaker. Who was the top scorer in the first ever Premier League season?
Moo. Was it Eric Cantona?
So Leeds won it the season before. I kind of think United won the first Premier League season, or was it Blackburn? Oh, maybe it was Blackburn. It was Blackburn. Was it Alan Shearer? No!
Moo. Was it Dion Dublin? Oh, Holmes under the hammer. Come on.
He's definitely got a hammer as well. It's not just big, it's magnificent, said Fergie. Andy Cole.
Moo. It's getting less and less confident, this moo. Was it Teddy Sheringham?
Correct.
Yes! Come on! Woo!
Doogie takes the first round. He's drawn first blood onto
Thank
hot
the Lord.
potato. I need this.
Come on.
Need it.
Ooh, it's hot potato, or in Italian, patata bollente, with the yodel mio day. David Koshy has sent in the first hot potato, and can you name all the current Premier League managers who have managed another Premier League club?
Come on then.
Jose Mourinho.
Pellegrini.
Benitez.
Mark Hughes.
Roy Hodgson.
Marco Silva.
Neil Warnock.
Damn you, Duke. Houghton.
Come on! Who else is there?
5 seconds, big man. Anyhow. Oh, good shout. 6 now.
I'm gone.
Poch. Yes. Yes.
No, no!
Yes! Needed that!
Oh.
Huge! Huge could be a season-defining moment.
Nightmare.
Yes.
Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Fair enough. That was quite good, actually. Don't think we were missing that many.
What?
You and the clock having a little moment.
The next patata bollente comes from Denny's Erdem, and he has asked, name all the players that have played in the 2014 World Cup final but didn't make it into their country's 2018 World Cup squad. Retired players do not count.
Right, we ready? Let's go.
Mascherano. Havedes.
Mario Götze.
Oh, Christ almighty, coming back that quickly. Romero.
Mertesacker.
He's retired now, that's the asterisk.
Howardez.
Just said him.
Schürrle.
Khedira made it, Cruz made it, Lahm's retired, so he doesn't count. Oh my God. Cambiasso. No!
But it's like Schweinsteiger.
But he's not retired.
1-1. Dun, dun, dun.
Well done, mate.
Come
Dragged
on.
yourself right back in this. Let's have the final hot potato, you rugger.
There is no name for this. Patata bollente. It's the last time I'll do it, I'm so sorry. Name every Russian to play in the Premier League.
Oh dear.
Pavlyuchenko.
Cool, that's mine from the off. Arshavin.
Zhirkov.
Okay, this is where I'm really struggling. Ivanovic, not Russian. Trying to think if Zubov maybe played for a Reading then, or... Oh no, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose the show! Russians, f me. F me in the first round,
Wow.
f me in the second round. Christ
Who was
almighty.
that big lump that played for Reading? Podbreniak, that was it. I could see his face in
That's
his
who I was
enormous
thinking of.
Eastern European
With
head. But I couldn't remember. My first win over someone that matters. No, sorry, no offence, Zach.
Well done, mate.
Thanks.
Oh, not a good start to the season for me.
On to who am I?
On to who am I, just for fun. Woo!
Goal
Goal
difference.
difference.
It does matter. We take it back.
Our first Who Am I in a round which should be pointless, but turns out it is not because of goal difference / round difference / whatever calling it. That's all I've got hope for in this league. For 3 points, I have played with Higuain, Tim Howard, Santi CAZORLA and Roberto, all at club level, and that came from SJam Z.
Roberto was at Munich. Tim Howard is American and swears a lot. Tim Howard, United, most high profile, they're good players. He's played for United and played with Higuain. This actually matters because goal difference is now a thing on Stat Wars, the league. So at least I can get a goal for. However, struggling big time.
Me too. Moo, it's not Lavezzi.
So I'm going to go for a Brazilian who's maybe played for United and Real Madrid. Does one of those exist?
Yes, I've just thought of who it might be. Oh, no, he's not Brazilian.
You can go to Gabriel Inza. Gabriel Heinze.
For 2 points, I retired in 2012 after scoring a total of 347 goals for my clubs and a total of 35 goals for my country.
Samuel Eto'o. I just went for the Everton connection.
Moo, Diego Forlan.
This is bleak.
For 1 point, I won the Premier League once in the 2002-2003 season, and in that season, I was the Premier League top goal scorer.
Dimitar Berbatov. 2002, 2003. What? Well, I just went for a Leverkusen connection. Oh, God, that's poor.
Who won the Premier League? I think it was Man
My
United.
vault has ran there.
Is it Ruud van Nistelrooy?
Oh my God, I thought of him about 2 questions ago, but I thought, when's he play with Zé Roberto?
When's he play with Santi CAZORLA?
Hamburg? No!
This man hates Hamburg.
Oh mate, I'd honestly thought of Van
loves
Nistelrooy
hamburgers.
2 rounds ago and thought there's no way Zé Roberto has played with Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Our second Who Am I comes from Pite in capitals. For 3 points, I played with JJ Okocha, Joe Cole, and Mr. On Fire, Will Grigg.
I only know about Will Grigg at Wigan.
Will Grigg, fairly recent
Oh.
player.
Is it David Ngog?
High mouth moment for me there.
Yeah.
David Engog. Eggnog. David Eggnog.
He was a strange looking bloke, wasn't he?
Zat Knight to E4.
For 2 points, I had 56 caps. Second joke, just hilarious. For my country before retiring from international football in 2010.
How can you be teammates with Will Grigg and get 56 caps for your country?
Does Wigan have like Ivan Campo?
Who's in that
playing for
Liverpool
them at the
team
moment?
with Joe Cole and just fell from grace? I was thinking Paul Konchesky, but
Benayoun.
56 caps.
Such a
Pass.
savage.
This is really just quite frankly ridiculous.
Ivan Campo.
For 1 point, I was Finland's Player of the Year in 2007, and I don't know any Finnish footballers ever, so good luck.
Yari Litterman.
Finland's.
Was Yari Litterman still playing in 2007? Definitely not.
I'm trying to think of someone. Timo.
Oh no, I
Tino?
know it!
Timo Tino, whatever his name was.
No, I know it!
This is for respect.
Sammy Hippier. Oh.
Oh.
F off, George.
Oh, big UC. Right.
That was Yuski Askelainen. Who's sending that in? Has it got to that point? I actually quite
When did he
like
play with Joe
Askelainen.
Cole?
He's a decent goalkeeper.
West Ham.
West Ham. All right, fair enough.
Right.
On to the last question.
And our final Who Am I? Program's nearly over, just devastated. Handa Botte, 97. And for 3 points, I've lost the Champions League final, the English League Cup final, and the FA Cup final with 3 different teams. I'm that's what I am.
A League Cup. Who got to the League Cup final
Spurs have lost one.
in the last 2 or 3 years?
Sunderland. 2011. One of the best days of my, well, it was supposed to be one of the best days of my life. Ended up having to get a back sack and crack wax instead, because I lost a bet.
So he's a back sack and crack? Now that must have been an all-day job on you.
Yeah. I don't, oh!
Me! Henrik Mkhitaryan.
Moo. Yossi Benayoun.
And for 2 points, Ashley Young has more assists to me than Bergkamp did to Henri. That sounded like a bar.
I just don't get that. I don't think it matches up with the first one.
Wayne Rooney.
He's the one that came to mind too.
Need it. Oh God,
Doesn't play for
I forgot the 3 separate club elements.
I'll just quickly guess it's not. But is it John Carew?
Correct.
What? No!
When did he play in a Champions League final? John Carew! What a way
What
to
a moment!
finish.
I'm glad I was just here to witness that. What a Stat Wars piece.
My eyes
of
nearly fell out
history.
of my head. That was mental.
Where the f have you plucked that from?
Well, I was just thinking who played for Villa. I was thinking Gabby Agbonlahor, no, it won't be him. And I was like, it's
When
John-
you're in this sort
John
of form,
Carew.
no one can beat you.
Bam! This bodes well for the rest of the season. Blimey.
I've played the shiny version of Doug. The ultimate foot card of
John
Doug.
Carew, thanks, big man.
Oh, fair play,
Stepped up,
mate.
brought my
Fair
best.
play. 3-0 rounds. I've been decimated, but I've enjoyed the competition.
No, I've really enjoyed it
It's a
too.
marathon, not a sprint. And if you've enjoyed this, check out the 3 previous fixtures. This is match 4, which is the final one of game week
Week one.
1. And the table, updated table now on screen now.
Look at Christopher Hammer
Do you think?
and Zach.
Oh, God. I'm in Jelab territory.
And Kieran Carver.
Jelab land.
Yeah, but thanks very much for watching. Go check out all the rest of the great content on Eurofootball Daily, Continental Club, you know, various 10s, all the rest. Go over to FDFC as well, where this guy's done a few interesting personal masterminds recently. Yeah, thanks very much for watching. Go drown your sorrows.
Blown away. Blown away.
Thanks very much. See you later.